Hello gaming and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. So we're now on the crew quarters, and as you can see, we officially have the Wall of Remembrance. There is an Ashley Williams on this wall. There are still a few other names of people who died. I'm sure Charles Presley is on here. These are probably most of the people that died from the destruction of the Normandy SR-1, and then of course a couple of people that died before from Mass Effect 1 originally. So, yep, just some things to think about. Here's where we kept our Drell. Oh hey, Model Destiny Ascension. There you go. That's right, we're currently searching the ship for models. That is our main mission right now. Here's the men's room. There are no models in the men's room. Except for me. Golly. Alright, we can close the shutters on here, but no, we can't. Hey, there's a poker table in here now. Why is there already smoke and nobody sitting here? We got this thing, a nice little relaxation pod module gaming setup. We got a bar with some drinks. I think you can drink from that, but not right now, apparently. Alright, let's head to the other side. These are crew quarters. Notice that they've sealed off the core, so you can't see it from these areas, which kind of makes sense. Alright, we got books now in here. This is Samara's place. Notice I cannot open the women's restroom anymore. It is not a possibility for me. Alright. Let's check on the good doctor. Welcome back, Dr. Chuckless.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine...
Why?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is...
Better safe than sorry.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
Hit it better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. The other picture of
Good.
health.
Medical supplies.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take.
Good. Cerberus.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one
Good.
bit.
Family.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end the
Yes,
war.
we do.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, reassign power bonuses, so they made that a separate thing. And then reassign powers, reassign power bonuses. Got it. Let's see. Still got the robot body down here. Locked away in the AI core. No chef. this would be where my best friend would be if he were here. If I had one. Right next to the cannons. Ooh, of course he's got working on a sniper rifle. Garrus is known for being a sniper. Alright, now we gotta go check on Liara, and we got an upgrade. Yeah. There he is.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph, instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you, Glyph.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Lara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
Yes, we will.
Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans finish it?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they
Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard, it's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Let's just be friends.
A lot has happened since then, Liara. I don't think we'd work anymore.
Really? Thank you for letting me know.
I think it's best for both of us.
Of course. Well, anyway, I should get down to business. There's a lot to do if we're to discover exactly what the Protheans left us.
Alright, +2 reputation. I took the Tylenol. Anyway, let's use this. Armor mod kit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armored mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omni-Gel converter and mini-manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip components. We will definitely add ammo capacity. Yep, always add ammo capacity if you're a sniper. Always go with the ammo capacity. Upgrades. That's the only upgrade I have, is ammo capacity +5%. Let's see, we got something on here.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Non-essential communications between our people. Prothean notes, 2171 to 2185. Glyph reminded me to clean up these notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device, Liara. Alright. This human Shepard has the key to comprehending Viewed the old Shadow Broker footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment paper on Prothean biology. Message from Operative Farron to the Broker. I made contact with Tazek yesterday. The look on his face is priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance wouldn't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when do the odds ever stop the Broker? Farron. Alright. Thank you, Glyph. You're my favorite thing on the Normandy. Favorite VI on the Normandy. Alright, engineering. We know this place well. Alright, Allers is in here. Hello, Diana.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
So get us support, focus on Cerberus. Get us support.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Huh. Looks like she walled off the junk dispenser. I'm not surprised she did that. Alright, let's check down here. Jack's little hidey hole. Mostly because I know that there's a familiar friend down here. There he is. Oh, nope. Get back here. Get back here. Gotcha. Caught the space hamster. There's the Turian cruiser model. There's the Shadow Broker ship model. There's the Sovereign model. And we just caught our space hamster who was running around down here. So he's now back up in the room. Or she's... I'm gonna say she. She's now back up in the room. Alright. Oh, hey. Engineer Adams from the very first game.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious...
Obviously.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry.
Why did you refuse?
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post.
No need for an apology.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Family.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Alright. Normandy.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
we should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance.
Of course.
All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Alright, Edie.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with
Alright, figured it out.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
That's good.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, so... we got Adams back. We can't access Grunt's old lair. At least not yet. Now let's go down to the shuttle bay. Alright. Oh. Back here is another ship. These ships actually do appear, when you get them the first time, but since I've played this before, it's not appearing right now. We have the weapons bench so we can work on stuff. We have the robot dog. Hi, robot dog.
Good dog.
The K9 unit. Get it? Alright, so yeah, we can mod weapons. We can change them. Right now we've only got one of what we want. I do have a weapon mod, okay. Increase damage by 15%. So we'll do that there, and then biometric sensors and auto-targeting software adjust to the user's pulse and breathe rate, assisting aim. So this essentially, this is the slow-mo mode where things slow down. Makes shooting things a lot easier. And I probably don't need it, but I'm definitely gonna use it. Okay, these have all been upgraded to where they need to be. We still only have the one pistol, or submachine gun, and the one pistol. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we are definitely down on that. We have weapons upgrades here, so you can literally buy buy levels in your weapon. So obviously this is where you dump a lot of your money, because if you want higher level weaponry, you have to spend money on it. So obviously, I'm not going to buy anything here unless it's a weapon that I plan to use for the rest of the game, because I don't want to waste money on stuff that I'm not going to use. So, we're going to leave this alone because obviously the Black Widow is going to get all of my money. Alright, let's see here. And this is procurement interface. So we can purchase things from various locations, including Spectre requisitions. So I can get the Black Widow strictly from here. Let's see, I think the Wraith and the Paladin are both... all three of these weapons are specific weapons that you get for completing a particular mission later on. And since I've already beaten the game, I have access to it. Let's see, remote Citadel access 10% markup. So we don't want to buy it from here because they're upcharging me on price. So don't buy the Black Widow or the Paladin from this menu. I will buy them eventually, but not from here. Cerberus Harrier, I think, is also that. And then, of course, all the N7 weapons. You want to get N7 weapons, because N7 is obviously some of the best stuff. So, don't buy from this particular location. So let's see, I also have access to Casa. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we can get the Indra. Pistol magazine upgrade. Pistol melee stunner. Okay. So yeah, we got a bunch of assault rifle, sniper rifle thermal clip 1 increases spare shot capacity by 500%, or excuse me, 50%. Adds sockets to increase thermal clip capacity, increasing number of spare shots. Alright, so this one I definitely want to get. Oh hey, model Kodiak, we'll take that. And the Infernal armor. Excuse me. We'll take this, because it's cheap. We'll take the sniper rifle thing, because we're going to get it anyway. And we'll leave everything else. And Serta supplies, we already bought everything from them. For now. Alright, let's speak to Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
At ease there, soldier.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Gosh, armory.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Indeed. It makes sense. You want to get your gear on your way out. Service record.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Yeah, of course. Ground vehicle.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile.
Probably. Shuttle.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy.
There you go.
For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good
Of course.
pilot.
Family.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk.
Alright, carry on.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have. I just realized I myself just said, don't buy from that shop. They overcharge you because they're shipping it. And then I bought 2 things immediately from the shop. Alright, guest cruiser, Alliance cruiser, lots and lots of stuff down here for me to grab. Alright. We can change our outfit from the armory right here. But, as you know, I like to, change all my armor from my room. Which makes sense. Change your outfit in your room. It doesn't really matter. The idea is, though, that you can supply yourself with anything you need just before you get off the Normandy. Alright, let's talk with James Vega.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Thought I'd come say hi.
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I'm game.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's
Loco.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Yeah, he's blaming me. Or
Just a
Shepard.
guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance.
Loco? I like it.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
So that was a little tense, but we got a good reputation from it. Alright, so now that I got the thermal clip, let me check here. I could increase damage, this is what I have. I definitely want the biometric sensor. But the extra ammo capacity is going to be really nice. Yeah, I think I gotta go with the extra capacity. Notice the change of color on the handle and the butt. This one changes the color of the lights on the side. So So we'll confirm that for now. Alright. So that's pretty much all of the Normandy. We have our mission. I know exactly where we're gonna go first. We're gonna go do that DLC mission and get ourselves a new ally. But, unfortunately for all of us, it is time to end. Thank you so much for joining me today, Gaming, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!